Holy cow! Welcome to Donnie's Hangout Adventures and welcome to the first day of October. And you know, I'm pretty unapologetic on my videos. I pretty much do my videos, I shoot them. Have I uploaded every video I've ever done? No. There's so many I've recorded and deleted and just never uploaded them, or it took forever to upload it, so I said forget it. And there has been a couple instances here and there where I sort of regretted doing a video on such. This morning I deleted a video I did probably a couple or 3 weeks ago because it ages pretty poorly in and of itself. It was a video on Pete Rose, which I regret doing the video. I really do. And I think Pete Rose knew he was, I'm having trouble putting this into words. I think Rose knew at 83, I think he knew his life was coming to an end. I think that he knew his time here on Earth was short. The older you get, the more you want to be remembered for something. And unfortunately, Rose is not going to be remembered for one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Because let's be honest, when you think of Mount Rushmore Major League Baseball players, whether he's in the Hall of Fame or not, Rose is the first name that pops up in your mind. And I think baseball, that's why I regret that video. I think Major League Baseball has done Rose dirty, because when you look at other sports, they're not going to really give you a lifetime ban, especially on gambling. Look at the NBA. The NFL does it. Yeah, they've been known to uplift lifetime bans. The NBA is not really known for it, besides that referee that did, gambling and, basically threw games. I think Major League Baseball has done Pete Rose incredibly dirty. I understand them doing the steroid people dirty, like Bonds and Sosa and those names, excluding Roger Clemens, because he didn't do steroids. I don't know why they say he did. I don't think he did. His stats speak for themselves. Okay, so I think Major League Baseball did Rose dirty. I think it really wouldn't have hurt anything. That's why I regret doing that video. I don't think it would have really hurt anything to put Rose in the Hall of Fame when he clearly wasn't betting anymore. Unless it comes out that he was. I don't think he was. I don't think Rose was betting anymore. I think that towards the end of his life, I think he regretted doing that. I really do. And he tried and he tried and he tried for the last 5 years of his life to try to get into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Now, I forgot to mention this, and I'm sure that everybody knows this, that not only did Dikembe Mutombo pass away, I wanted to do that, but then the Rose thing popped up. And of course, Pete Rose died, and he's 83. Now, I have done some controversial takes on, people that died, like O.J. Simpson was an evil, vile human being, and he was. No question about that. Rose is not in that category. Rose did one thing wrong in his entire life. Bet on games. It's up for debate if he bet on his own team, but be that as it may. And it's this lifetime ban. I have a question. Does that include after death? Because to me, I think it would be Major League Baseball trying to feel sorry for what they did if they induct him into the Hall of Fame after he's dead. I'll tell you this. If they did, let's say if they did, I don't think they will, because Major League Baseball, they don't like the dark side of the baseball to be remembered. So let's say they did. I think I would tell the family, because of the way Major League, how dirty they did Pete Rose. I think if I was the family of Rose, I want to turn it down. Because quite frankly, him being enshrined into the Hall of Fame, it's too late. It's too late. I think I do think, that's why I regret my video, and this is my, sort of my way of making things right, is I didn't mention on that video that I think Rose does deserve a spot in the Hall of Fame. If not for anything, it's for his passion for the game, for career hits, and I think that he should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't think Major League Baseball will ever put him in the Hall of Fame, which is funny to me when they have murderers, Major League Baseball players in the Hall of Fame. They have Ty Cobb in the Hall of Fame. Ty Cobb was a known cheater. But be that as it may, that's a different topic for a different day. You know, Pete Rose passed away, and, you know, I wish I could add more to this, but you know, I do regret that video. I deleted it this morning after I seen that Pete Rose had died. I'm like, that really doesn't deserve a place on my channel, so I deleted it. I'm probably not going to do Pete Rose passing at all. I will say this, that when I was a kid, I remember watching old games on TV from Pete Rose's heyday, and I remember watching him just at the hustle he had, Pete Hustle. And I remember the hustle he had, and it could be the first game of the year, it could be the All-Star game, his team could be in last place, and Rose always played every game the same exact way. He never changed how he played the game. And you know what? A lot of players could really learn from that, because they say, some players say, well, this game is meaningless. Rose never looked at it like that. Rose never looked at it like every game was meaningless. And you know, I just want to, in closing, I want to say, I really regret doing that video about Rose that was entitled, It's Hard to Have Sympathy for Rose. Somebody did a comment on that video that made me realize, yes, we are all flawed human beings. None of us are perfect, but some people are evil. And Rose was not one of those. He deserved a spot in the Hall of Fame. It's not like WWE with Chris Benoit, who does not deserve a spot in any Hall of Fame, because he was a vile human being. Rose was not that. He really typified what a Major League Baseball player should be. And it's unfortunate, the thing they're going to remember most for Rose, it's not for the big red teams, the Cincinnati Red teams, the big red machine as they called them. It's not going to be remembered for that. Not going to be remembered for all the hits. It's not going to be remembered for all the 200 hits he had in a row, which is an unbreakable record. It's not going to be remembered for any of that. It's going to be remembered for that stupid gambling. Is Jordan remembered for that? No, of course not. He had a gambling addiction. So did Barkley. A lot of them did. They're not remembered for that. They remember how great of a player they are. Pete Rose is not going to be remembered for that. That is sad. And unfortunately, I don't think Major League Baseball will still let Rose into the Hall of Fame, which I think is pathetic. A player that's on Mount Rushmore is not going to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. Now, I don't want people to say, I'm only saying this because of that he died. No, I'm not saying that because of that. I have regrets for the video I did. I don't say that very often. You may not hear that for a long time. I have regrets on that video that I did. I think that he was a flawed human being. Well, none of us are perfect, but to rest in peace to one of the greatest baseball players to ever live. And when you look at players that are not in the Hall of Fame, Pete Rose is number one. He's number one that should be in the Hall of Fame. And it's a shame that he's not. Me and Mom are saying that's all for now.
That's all for now.